What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Let's get ready to hit it. We're going to be trading some Apex evals that I got here, trying to rebuild those 20 again. And definitely trading over at Take Profit Trader. Looks like we're might have some nice moves here today. Going to be doing a giveaway at the tail end of the stream. We might pop a giveaway here and there randomly throughout the stream. And also later on in the stream, we're going to be going over a little bit of a, let's say, a lesson. We're going to categorize firms in where I think traders go, right? So like a certain firm for beginning traders, a certain firm for intermediate traders, certain firm for advanced traders, and then some odd mentions on the side, like straight to funded, for those who don't have the patience of going through an eval. So we'll be doing that later on in the stream here. Let's see here. Can you guys hear me all right? Is the music too loud or are we good? Remember, do me a quick favor, smash that like button for me. Yo, the beast. Sarith, Tanner, what's up, guys? Kratos in the house. Jerry, what's up? What's up? All right, let's do that. Bit loud. Easy fix. What about now? Is that any better? Perfect. Good stuff. Sounds good to you? Good stuff, way better. All right, all right. Kevin, Jesse, have you ever had any issues with TPT? I've had issues with every single firm under the face of the earth, and if you haven't had an issue with at least one firm that you've traded with, then you're probably not trading enough. I've had issues with every business. Amazon, Walmart, Take Profit Trader, Top Step, Apex, the freaking taco store down the block. Everybody screws something up somewhere along the line. It's about how they fix it, if it was a screw up. I just saw a guy complaining on social media about getting his account suspended on, I think it was Take Profit Trader, but he traded his accounts accidentally against each other. Come on. Even if it was an accident, you know, broke the rules. Jerry needs some glow sticks. What's up, Vincent? Give me a second here. Just trying to pull up an eval over at Take Profit Trader that I have. All right, cool beans. I am locked in, ready to rock and roll here. Okay, so we got our 15-minute chart here. Huge range in the overnight here. You could see we got resistance at 21.44 and support at 21.229. Break of either level is where I'll look to see if, you know, I can get long or short for extensions. In the meanwhile, if we get down here towards this zone, I'll probably look for some sort of long setups. If we get up here towards this part of the channel, I'll be looking for some short setups. If we break out and over any of these levels, I'll flip the switch and look to see if we can get some continuation. Might try to scalp something in the interim on some evals over at Apex that I want to get passed up as I try to YOLO my way back to 20 accounts. Yo, Trader 007 over in the Discord. What's going on, man? Good morning. Are you in the stream here on YouTube as well? Those of you not in the Discord, swing on by. We're doing a little bit of a friendly competition over at Discord. Whoever invites the most amount of people will win a free evaluation. I think it's in a week's time. We have a specific channel for that competition. Does TPT really pay out? Guys, does TPT pay out? They pay out. I've gotten payouts. But I know, maybe not you, because you seem like somebody that's legit trying to, surf the web, trying to figure out info. But some people will say, oh yeah, you get payouts because you're an affiliate. So I want to know from the chat if chat's gotten paid out by TPT. Chat, go ahead and put it out there. Let them know what you think about TPT. Now, you do get like an extra 5 horsepower, really 50, when you use my code, JesseW. Kind of like a NOS sticker on a Honda Civic. But you will get 30% off and $0 activation fee when you convert to Pro. And you might want to stick around, Kevin, throughout the whole stream. I'll tell you why. Later on in the stream, when trading time slows down a little bit, I'm gonna go into a little bit of a I don't know, man, I can't remember the word now, of a section of the video, all right, that we're going to dive into about 4 or 5 firms I have pulled up, and I'm gonna categorize them on who belongs in what firm, beginners, intermediate, advanced, and stuff like that. I think you might like that. Yeah, no, not lesson. Segment. There we go. I knew it would hit me. It'll be a segment in today's stream. We're going to do that. And we're also going to go over an email that Apex Trader Funding sent affiliates last night. I'm going to show that email to you guys. I posted a screenshot yesterday on Discord and Twitter, X. But today we'll go over it here together. Did it zoom in? Why did it do that, bro? Brando, here's the 300% zoom. I don't know why it did that. I must have done a sign. Jerry says I throw gang signs during the stream. I don't know about that. I got you, Kevin. Anya, yes. If I do, yes. The screen you're looking at is my Apex account. Off here on another computer, I have my Take Profit Trader accounts. That's on a whole ass other computer, so you won't see trades from there on the stream. But if and when I do take those trades, I always talk about the levels ahead of time, and then I take screenshots and post them on the Discord. Oh, welcome to the stream, Anya. It gets a little rowdy sometimes, so just watch the volume if you're at work or something. You know it, Jerry. And not another thing. All right, let's see. We're putting back a little bit here. SPY. Putting in a little bit of a top here, trying to test VWAP now. I'll show you that chart. Bang. SPY testing VWAP right here, right now. That level holds. You could see a freaking reversal again, man. I mean, this market has been refusing to dump. I think eventually once it does, you'll get a nice little pullback. Could be today if this level right here that you're seeing on my chart, this 15-minute level on the SPY breaks down. If that breaks down, then I think we could see ourselves drop right into this zone. That'd be the next zone I'll watch. But right now we're just flagging. All right, so we're getting a little bounce here. We're like in the middle of the chop. If you look at the 15-minute chart, there's your 15-minute chart. We're smack dab in the middle of the channel. You got your top end resistance, you got your bottom end support, and we're right in the middle. The beast, wasn't it you that used to say don't fiddle in the middle? So far, no trades for me today. I have been pulling the reins back over the last week, not trading as aggressively and as often, being a lot more patient. Honestly, falling back to some of my old tactics and rules where I say I look for a reason not to take a trade, and your favorite streamer out there might talk some bullshit about that, and he'll scalp, 15 contracts for 7 points or 6 points and call it an amazing trade. For me right now, more about quality than quantity, because the quantity is just not there. When the market was here, look, let me turn this into a daily chart. When the market did this right in here, I was a machine gunner. When it did this bounce, I was a machine gunner. When it did this drop, I was a machine gunner. When it did this bounce, I was a machine gunner. When it did this drop, I was a machine gunner. I'm talking about I was doing $1,000 payouts almost daily out of Take Profit Trader, specifically during this phase right here. Okay. Then we got this. I have slowly been pulling the reins back. And right now, during this sideways action, I'm literally looking for a reason not to take a trade. Hourly chart looking pretty trashy. Mike, I disagree with you. And so does this little bounce on the SPY. That little bounce right there, right back up to the highs. If you break out that high, I wouldn't doubt that you got to move up here. Saying that any one specific indicator is a waste of computing power is not the best thing. Why? Think about it. The indicators aren't telling you the future. They're just indicating price action in the moment. A lot of traders utilize this, and all technical analysis is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you could have scalped that bounce there off of VWAP, clear definitive level of support on it in that moment in time for a push right back up to the high level. It did. Take a piece of profit off there. Hold on to some, see if you get extension. Now, would I base a trade idea solely off of a singular indicator? No, I don't. I would need that coupled with something else. Tanner says, VWAP is one of the most broadly used indicators. We should pay mind to that. Of course. Of course. The ones to not pay mind to are the obscure one-off indicators invented by some guy on a Reddit thread and sold on TradingView. That I've seen one guy on YouTube selling, this was like last year, selling an indicator he made. I was like, okay, buddy. Yeah, good luck with that bull crap. Are you getting the NQ bouncing off of 320, getting itself right back to 340? SPY still holding well above VWAP. If that level were to break, I'd imagine we got a test of the lows on the SPY. But right now, it's just trying to hold it. It's looking rather weakish. You get a little bit more buying volume here, and the SPY can break the high a day. I think you see NQ break up over 360. But right now, we're just steadily putting in higher lows. Higher low, higher low. No indicator has been promoted and referenced indicator as VWAP. What? I got you, Vince. I don't know what Mike is talking about there. SPY holding up so far, trying to curl its way back up to the highs. You're getting the NQ into the 350s, attempting its push to 360. SPY getting right back up to the high of day. Yo, Joseph, what's up? What's up? There you go. SPY new high of day and NQ right up over 360. The SPY held that. What did it hold? What is this? Hey, can somebody tell me what this was? This little purple line? I forgot the name of it. It held it and broke up above it and made a new high a day. It did a pretty damn good job. This little magical purple line. All right. Normally I'd be of the school of thought here that we get the push into that 9 EMA and then maybe we reject that level on the SPY, and then that could cause a drop on over here on NQ, but that hasn't. I mean, lately we've just been chopping. Like, we're getting a drop followed by chop and then a pop late morning. Really hard, really difficult trading lately. Over here to the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart on the NQ is testing. Well, it broke up over this previous pivot, this previous support zone that was holding support here, that we think, you know, hey, resistance now. We're breaking up above that. NQ's got room here to 385 zone. Oh my God, that's the foolish thing I've ever read in my life. I'm not even gonna give it any airtime. You guys can read it for yourself. Oh my God. Team. Later in the stream. There's no exact time. All right, let's see if we get a little pullback here. If it pulls back, wants to hold that 330 zone, 340 zone. Could be. We're in this like weird area where it's hard to trust the longs, hard to trust the short setups, because we're smack dab still in the middle of the range over on the NQ and even on the SPY. When you look at this 15-minute chart, we're bouncing off that lower end and going right into resistance. It's really just difficult trading right now. Switch this over to an hourly chart. We're bouncing off that line. Remember, we drew this line earlier. We said if we break that, then we drop into this next line. But if we hold this, we bounce, and we're bouncing. Bouncing so far anyways. Guys, do me a quick favor, smash that like button. Really helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. And share the stream on social media. Get some more players in the board here. More players we get, the more giveaways we will do. What platform is this one? The one that you're looking at right now? That is Tradeovate. That is Tradeovate with Apex Trader funding. Yesterday was a pretty damn good day. What was it I made? I made 1,100 and change in my private account, which is also on Tradeovate. I love Tradeovate. And then I made about 1,300 in the afternoon on Take Profit Trader. I thought I had blown up a Take Profit Trader Pro account yesterday, but it ended up being that I had still 500 bucks and change in drawdown. And I brought that one back to life yesterday in the afternoon as well. And it has 1,400 and change in drawdown now. Pushing to that 380. We said 385. I'd say 380 is close enough. We'd call that we'd call that an accurate analysis. So I was able to bring that account back to life. It's a pro account. It's got, what do we got here? $1,410 in drawdown after being in the $500 drawdown. I thought I had blown up. That's the one I said yesterday I lost a soldier in. And the other one I made 1,300 bucks. I got a couple. What I got here? I got one eval with $3,030. Still need to trade it 3 more days, so I'll have to put on a little trade later, flip a micro or something. I thought I had another one. Yep, and I got another one with 3,017 bucks. So those 2 are done. And then working on a little 25K one for the hell of it. It's got 735 bucks. You need 1,500 bucks on that one to pass it. Thanks, the beast. You got it, Cooper. All right, we're still pushing, guys. We're still pushing. SPY. I don't know. It's probably the bear in me is looking for SPY to get into that 9 EMA and reject. And then normally I would look for it to break under VWAP, make VWAP resistance, right? And then just fall out of bed completely. But that hasn't been the thing lately. I will be looking to probably get short YOLO on eval on Apex here pretty soon, though. It'll be, you know what it is. It's going to be either a huge win and I'm going to pass that eval with 1 trade. You're going to see the YOLO in real time, or it's going to be a loss and I'm going to blow up the eval. I'd like to see a little bit more push, a little more push. And then I'll go ahead and start to look to get short here. All right, let's see if we can get it. I'm going right off that idea of the SPY rejecting that 9 EMA. Now it's either gonna be a winner and I'm gonna pass this eval with 1 shot, or it's gonna screw me. Bam. Let's go. A lot of lookers at 21.4. All right. It's now or never, SPY. NQ. Are you going to pull back? Going to pull back and make me look like a hero? Or you're going to pull back and make me look like a 0? Or is the trailing drawdown going to screw me? That's the worst one. That's the worst one. Because it was already up over $1,000. It's going to blow up. It's going to blow up. There it is. It's gone. The trailing drawdown got me. Because it was already up $1,000 unrealized. So the trail got my ass. And what I said, see, the SPY went right through 9 AMA. Right through it. Like a hot knife through butter. Time for a PB. What is that? Peanut butter and jelly, bro? I don't know what you're talking about. What's a PB? Personal best? You like the way I think, Vincent? I like the way I think sometimes too. Other times not so much. This one was exactly what it was. It was a YOLO. I usually YOLO my Apex evals. I ain't got time for that. On Take Profit Trader, I don't do YOLOs. I try to pass them. And I try to meet the profit target within 2 to 4 trades versus trying to do it in 1 trade. Oh, pullback? Yeah, agreed. But freaking market lately has been very irrational. Yo, Jesse, what's up, bro? I used to watch your videos last year. Glad you're still going. Yeah, man, I'm glad I'm still going too. Glad that you're back. Stick around. More to come. There's a new video that will drop tomorrow. I think you guys are going to like it a lot. Yeah, exactly, Internet Explorer. That's exactly why I Yolo them, because they're cheap as crap and you get the 1 day to pass. I would never, and like if you're anybody watching this brand new trader, never even had a payout, no idea how to be consistently profitable, I would never suggest you try to YOLO evaluations no matter how cheap they are, because it could get out of hand. The only evals I YOLO are the Apex ones. Me too, Internet Explorer. Even the 80% off ones. I freaking should have waited for 400. Look at that crap. Got to 400 and now pulling all the way back down. Son of a bitch. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah. Right now Apex, guys, has 80% off. Bulanox has 91% off. But on those, I'd say the 50K and less are the ones worth using. Right now, option 1 with the 50K, you can get my code Jesse, all caps JESSEW with Bulanox, and you'll get 91% off. That's a no-brainer for YOLO evals. All right, we'll see if this, because right now there's no setup. Remember, what I did there was just getting short in front of a potential resistance zone and a cheap ass eval just for the YOLO's sake. But setup wise, like for the setups that I like to trade, there hasn't been a single one yet. You can trade micro, Steven, of course. You can definitely trade the micros. You should. Let me rephrase that. Especially for newer traders, depending on the account size for almost any trader, you should definitely be trading the micros until you build a buffer, and then you start moving into the minis. Oh, the Bulanox option 1, the 50K one. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can show you. Bulanox. Okay, so you go to Bulanox and you go to join now. Coupon code JESSEW. Option 1, 50K. Bang. It goes from 175 to just 15 bucks. Ah, you're not seeing it. Damn it. There you go. From 175 to $15.75. But you got to make sure it's option 1. The 50K, the 100K works as well. You'll get it for 19. But then if you pass, you're going to pay the activation fee. It's pretty damn expensive. I say the 50K is where it's at if you want cheap evaluations right now. They're the cheapest right now. And we're still flagging, trading sideways. Buy, held that magical VWAP like a champ. Pushed up over the 9 AMA, made new highs on the day. Good volume on the push. Nothing for me right now. Waiting for pullbacks. Waiting for some sort of setup that's tradable. Nice job, Tanner. That's all you need, man. 25 points with 3. Oh, with 3 micros? Hell yeah, man. That's good money. It's not bad at all. Steven, on which firm? I don't know what firm we're talking about. Take Profit Trader, you have the 10-to-1, Apex 10-to-1. I'm pretty sure Bulanox is 10-to-1. My funded futures, depending on the package, is anywhere from 5-to-1 to 10-to-1. Shy, you were only able to get one account at Bulanox? You can get up to like 11 accounts with them and have like I think 3 active master accounts. That's weird. You should be able to do more than one. I didn't see any limitations on that special. I could be wrong. I have no idea what codes and what type of codes you are talking about. You're talking in. That shit sounds like fortune telling. Like, I feel like you have a crystal ball at your desk, Mike. I swear, I feel like you have a crystal ball at your desk. Trade with Mars and Jupiter and shit. What the hell is all that? Guy talks in emojis. I thought I could talk in GIFs. That's amazing. We're pulling back now finally a little bit, but we're still trading sideways on both NQ and SPY. All right, so we're still pulling back. 360 would be the zone on the NQ to watch, in my opinion, which is, guys, remember, when we say zones, it's not 360, like exactly, right? It's that whole zone. What's my, it's this whole zone. 360 into like 340, so it's like a 20-point zone. Yeah, I really wouldn't consider, if they're like having issues, I consider Top Step one of the top firms in the industry, but like, let's say in the top 10, I'd put them in well into the bottom half of the top 10, for example. There's no special ticket. There's no special ticket. Cooper, you just got to go. Thank you. You just got to go to their chat. I'll show you. So you got to go in here into their chat. Oh, right here. And then click this little button and chat with them. And if you are unable to... if you're unable to get a hold of someone in there, right, then just make sure to utilize an email that you monitor, and make sure to watch the junk box on that email, the spam box, because if nobody comes and talks to you live, they will reply to that email eventually. In my most recent experience, I've gotten replies in an email via the chat option like that within 1 to 2 business days. But that can vary. Those people are growing like crazy, and they recently hired a bunch of new people, and it's actually sped up the process a lot. But there are some days where I feel like they're slower than others. Top Step ignoring your ticket, Mike? Oh man, all these firms, their customer service is they go through phases, and I have to think it has to do with onboarding clients, traders, the amount of people they onboard. It feels almost like, damn, 10 a.m. news popped. Golly. Oh, look at the SPY candle, bro. Forget the NQ candle. We're used to seeing that move like that. Where the freaking hell's the SPY candle? Look at that candle. That thing is insane. It feels like they go through ebbs and flows. Like Top Step will have periods of time throughout the year with amazing customer service, and then periods of time throughout the year with garbage customer service. Same with Take Profit Trader. Same with Apex. Like, I'll give you an example. With Apex, I personally have never had a problem. But when I've reached out to customer service for whatever reason, questions really, it hasn't been because I've had an issue. I've never had an issue with Apex. I feel like their customer service lacks tremendously. But then I see other people on social media, and this is why it's funny to me when they're like, oh, but you're an affiliate. I see other people on social media, just regular trader, not an affiliate of theirs, get amazing customer service from Apex. So yeah, man, it's really hit or miss with all these firms, in my opinion. Oh, Cuban coffee time. Insane wick. Absolutely insane wick. Yeah, Franu. That's exactly what that is. Yeah, Cooper, I actually had now that you know, it just triggered my memory. Recently I had something similar to that happen to me with TPT. They had to refund me like 50 something bucks. And they emailed me, said it took a while. I ain't gonna lie to you. This was during that phase recently. I think it was last month, where they were super backed up on tickets. So it took a good while. I want to say at least 3 weeks before I got my refund. I wasn't worried about it because it was 50 bucks. But you know, it's the principle of the thing. I wanted it done because that's good business. And they did it. They got it done. They emailed me back and they did it, but it did take a while. John Wick candle. I freaking hate TradingView, Vincent. TradingView reminds me of Thinkorswim toss and TD Ameritrade. Guys, I absolutely despise this action. There has not been a single setup to trade for me outside of that VWAP hold. Hey, yo, do me a quick favor, guys. Hit that like button for me. I'm looking at the like count. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but over here in the back end, I'm looking at the like count. I need some more likes. Once I get some more likes here, and I know what number I'm looking for, I'm going to do the very first giveaway. And it's going to be like a bonus giveaway because it's not going to be the main giveaway. It's going to be a bonus giveaway. We're going to do the bonus giveaway first, and then the real giveaway at the end. And then we're going to have that one segment where we're going to go over all the firms. Not all the firms. There's too many of them. And there are more firms every damn day. We're going to go over some of the top firms, and we're going to classify them on where I think traders belong in each firm. From beginner trader to advanced trader. And then we're going to have some honorable mentions among that. And we're going to go over that Apex trader funding email that was sent out yesterday to affiliates. So keep smashing that like button for me. All right, the beast. I'm going to have to not display it. Okay, cool. I'm going to look into that in my studio later today. Guys, look at that, bro. That is the nectar of the trading gods. At least in South Florida. That Cuban coffee. So good. All right. This song is getting a little bit repetitive. LGB says anything Cuban is amazing, is awesome. I tend to agree, at least with a good percentage of that. No, Mike, VWAP did not have anything to do with it. Guys, right now, pay attention to the screen. Stop what you're doing. Pay attention to the screen. Mike says VWAP had nothing to do with this continuous support on the SPY. Because it is fake. VWAP is bullshit, according to Mike. Don't listen to that guy. Back to what you guys are doing. Jerry. Back to what you guys are doing. Keep blowing up accounts. I don't know if any of you are profitable. I'm barely. No. I've made money. I've made more money this year between January and April. Fuck May. All right. I've made more money this year between January and April in trading profits than I did of last year. I loved the first quarter of this year. May, fuck that. Fucking May. Stupid ass. Fucking hate May. It's the dumbest shit in the world. I hate May. I've probably made this month like $6,000 or $7,000 in trading profits. So pissed. I'm so freaking bitter. And I remember when I used to kill for a month like that. I'm so bitter right now. May's stupid. I want to punch May in the face. Absolutely, Lionel. It's been amazing. It would feel bad if I wasn't good at managing money, because I would have just spent it all thinking that the rest of the year is like going to continue being that way. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. Case in point, May and its stupid little sideways action that has screwed me. But I've been self-employed for 18, 19 years now. So I'm pretty damn good at managing money. Cooper says, get the coffee at Sunshine Market in Tavernier. Oh, you know what? When I head down to my Keys house, I might stop around there and do that. But I love my wife's Cuban coffee. Internet Explorer, I'm not going to lie. Binance Market was easier in trade. Nah, bullshit. Binance Market was garbage. That grindy upward, stupid, small ranged bullshit action. What the fuck? Sorry, that just came out of my gut. No. That... You know what I'm naming my boat. My boat's name is going to be Volatility. Give me Volatility. What you're seeing here, this little... Hold on, let's switch over to the SPY. Get rid of this UFO up here. This right here, this is kind of like Biden's market. That bullshit, little small, bleep, 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 action, tiny range. It's words I want to say and I can't say them on YouTube. Nah, that's crap. Fuck that. Biden's market. Fuck out of here. I love you, Internet Explorer. Yeah, this one is, I think it's Bustelo. Could be Pilon, I'm not sure because we have both. Cooper, I have a house down in Ramrod Key. I got myself a 30-foot eastward catamaran. Twin 300 V8s, naturally aspirated Verados. Makes it go vroom vroom. You know it, Friesen. Hey, Internet Explorer. You know I love you, right? I hear you. I was trading futures. I trade everything. I did a little United Health trade here recently. Nailed about 50% on an option. It was the January 16th $300 strike. Sold it when we broke up over 300. Should I held it on for one more day, because I would have booked another $600 in profit. But hey, $1,700 basically in profit. Wife's Roth IRA, so that means $1,700 Roth IRA. I'm not a tax whiz, but that means $0 in taxes on that profit because it's Roth IRA. Isla Morada for 8 years. Nice, bro. There's just so much damn traffic on that key nowadays, man. It reminds me of like South Beach. That's a shame. Once VWAP breaks support, I will watch it for resistance, which could be any time now because this is a failed new high on the SPY, in my opinion. That's a failed new high on the SPY. And if I wasn't yapping so much, I probably would have taken a small scalp on an eval. At least in one of these evals. Because right now, I'm not feeling it to trade in my funded accounts, much less my personal account. Mini trader in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Mike, are you freaking crazy? Now I don't know if you're serious or not. That's a failed new high. If you're giving me the vibe that you've been trading for a year and you think you know everything. I seriously do. Day traders are nimble. That is a failed new high. It doesn't mean that VWAP can't hold support yet again. It could. And then guess what will happen? It'll trap the absolute shit out of bears and it'll squeeze out. I think VWAP will break support here very soon. And we could see a little flush. We could see This would be the ideal. I'm gonna draw this shit out for you. We could see a little test of VWAP. Damn it, if this candle would draw. And then you get your rejection. That would be the ideal scenario. A retest of VWAP resistance, and we fade it. Just because VWAP is support now, has been earlier all this morning, doesn't mean it's going to be support all day. It's going to eventually fail. Ah, the comments are deleted. Ah, the beast. Dropping the hammer. Dropping the hammer. The beast. The beast is the moderator, guys. You guys better watch out. The beast don't play. He drops the hammer. You should see him over on the Discord. Like, that's gotta be, he's gotta be bullshitting me. There's no way that that guy is serious. There's no way. That, unless he's brand new and thinks he's got it figured out. Let me view this last deleted message. Oh, it was just a now. He says that. That's crazy. Like, that's insane. That is a failed new high. It doesn't mean it can't be recovered. All right. Let me see here. Okay, cool beans. So earlier I was talking, and this is going to be some fun, just general trivia. Just going to be one question. The first person to answer this question correctly is going to win a $25,000 TPT evaluation. Okay. First person. Pay attention. Class, pay attention. $25,000 TPT eval. First person to answer this correctly. I have a house in the Florida Keys. Earlier in the stream, I said in what key it was. What island? What island is it? What key is my house at? Rich key. Reggie, you got two friends with eastwards? Nice. Are they the 3000 Horizon, the 30-footer like mine? I love that thing, bro. It's a tank. I'm actually waiting for... I want to get it wrapped. I'm actually waiting for the guy to call me today. So they can give me the price so we can get it wrapped. So I want to take it back down to the Keys house. I already saw the right answer. Somebody already posted it. Just giving you guys a chance to see. I can see the guesses. You guys weren't paying attention. No, it's going to be volatility, Jerry. That's the name of the boat. Cooper, congratulations. Cooper said Ramrod. Ramrod Key is, in fact, where the house is located. You won yourself a $25,000 evaluation at TPT. So in order to claim this, you have to email me right now. So T Cooper, email info at the daytrader chatroom.com. Okay, put a subject line on it and then email me. Once you send me the email, let me know. Once I get it, I'm gonna let you know on air I got it. We're gonna confirm the subject line. This way I know it's truly you and not somebody trying to steal your crap. And then I'll get you squared away later today with that TPT eval. Rich Keys. Cuba, no. Yeah, 4 and 6 trader. It's Ramrod Key, but Cooper beat you to it, man. Thank you, Reggie. Yeah, Jerry. Serious. Oh, wait, Jerry. Or as the Gen Zers say, dead ass. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it. I'll show you guys some ideas later of how I'm thinking about wrapping it. And then on the side, it's gonna say volatility. And then I'm gonna have my YouTube channel on the back. And No, no, Internet Explorer. It was not. Vincent, I love whatever that little emoji is. Wait, who's watching? Is it Vincent or Aya? Ella? Aya? Ella? Because in Spanish that says Aya. Because double L's is ya. How to participate? Well, the next giveaway, I'm going to do at least, I'm going to probably do 2 more giveaways. The last giveaway is going to be done with, everybody's going to participate and the software is going to pick the winner. So you just got to stick around. Jerry, I can't wait. But for that to happen, I need the guy. I sent him everything yesterday. Measurements, everything. We were talking at 7 o'clock on the phone, on text. And I just need him to give me a price so that I can be like, nah, I'm going to shop around. Or be like, can you come tomorrow and get her done? Because I need this done before I take the boat. Because if I take the boat down there, I'm going to put it on the lift behind the house. And then guess what? It's not going to get wrapped because I'm not going to take it off the lift and put it back on the trailer to get anything done. Once that sucker goes on the lift, it's not moving again for another year unless a damn hurricane is coming. All right, guys, so we're still holding on to that VWAP on the SPY. I think it breaks. I think it breaks down. I think that support breaks down. And I think it breaks down rather soon because right now it's just sitting there. We're not bouncing. See how here we came down and we bounced? You know, we came down and we bounced. We're just sitting there. Right now we're okay. We've only had 9 minutes of price action here. And we got slightly higher highs, higher lows. But if we sit here for another 6 minutes, I think this level cracks down. That's what I think. But if it can get itself back up here, then we see another continuation push. At least to test the 591 zone. At least. Oh, it's hearing me. Oof. The market makers are listening to me, bro. They're like, well, let's move this shit before he gets in. People will sell you a line of bullshit like that, and then they make millions of dollars. I can't bullshit like that. That's just horrible. But they probably did listen. Did they? I don't know. Jerry, maybe. All right. While this weird ass price action continues to develop itself, let me get you guys some of the current specials going on in prop land. Ah, damn it, too many letters. Oh. If you are new to My Funded Futures, never traded with My Funded Futures before, my code will get you 50% off right now. If not, it'll get you one free reset with any account you buy. So here are all the current specials. Ah, damn it, the Apex one ended yesterday. Disregard that one. Delete. Delete. Hey, yo. Where's this mic cat at? The purple line held again. I don't know what you call that one, but it held again. I thought it was going to break, but it held again. You thought the line meant nothing. I thought it was going to break. That line said, fuck both of you. Neither of you know jack shit. That's what the line said. Did I catch the semantics with the futures desk? I don't understand. Explain it to me like I'm 5. Cooper, you were watching me in the past. My man. How? Color, I have no idea what you're talking about. So explain it. I know what semantics are. I know words, but I don't know what you're talking about. So explain it to me. They say no consistency rule, but they have a daily goal, which is if you go over, they will increase your profit. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I could see that. I don't think that's a gotcha. I don't necessarily like that rule. Like, I don't like a daily goal. I don't like it. But I've known a bunch of traders that do. I don't like it. Because I can make 3,000 bucks today. And I can make 150 tomorrow. Or I could be red. Or to like today, I could have like a no trade day, to be honest. So far today is a no trade day. It's 10:23 a.m. and I haven't taken a single funded account trade. This will be the first time this entire month that that's happened. No, Color, it's worse. It's worse. Because if you have a consistency rule, then you just can't, you know. Okay, if you have a consistency rule, let's say, for example, take Profit Trader. In the evaluation process, they got a 50% consistency rule. On a $50,000 account, you got to make 3,000 bucks. That means you can make 750 bucks today. You can make 500 tomorrow. You can make 1,000 the next day. There's no daily amount that you cannot surpass outside of 1,500 bucks, right? Because no one day should be over $1,500 in a 50% consistency rule. But with these guys, I know that their rule is based on a per day. That's just what it is. Some people will like it and be okay with it. Others won't. Aeromet, good morning. X-Trader. Damn, man, get better. Hope you're taking some good stuff to get better. Oh, we just got a fake JW joining the Discord, and the beast dropped a ban hammer on his ass. With the quickness. Guys, the Discord is completely free. Here's the link. Swing on by. We do giveaways there too. And we trade every single morning together. X-Trader, get better. Looks like that VWAP might break down finally. I mean, it's not a daily goal, Color. It's not a daily goal. A daily goal is you have to hit a specific target. With a 50% consistency rule, it just means you can't go over a specific number. But you can make up to that number or less. It doesn't have to be a set number every single day. So yeah, no. That is semantics. No way, Franu. Oh, dear Lord, man. Internet Explorer says, you gotta love TPT. Sure, it takes longer to pass, but the payout policy is way better than anybody else's. 100%. That's why I love them. Yo, MCC in the house. What's up, man? Great video so far, Jesse. Let's make some money. We trying. Have I missed some of your giveaways? Well, you missed one giveaway so far. All right, so the SPY briefly broke under VWAP, trying to recover it, increasing volume here. If we close underneath this VWAP, we could start to finally fade this a little bit. Maybe it'll be the first time this damn thing fades ever in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the last week. Good Lord. And look, we're right back above VWAP. Incredible, bro. This thing just refuses to break down. Really difficult trading today. Yes, Color, because they would increase it, of course. Yeah, because it's in essence a consistency rule. That's, you know, it is. They just call it something different. Nothing prohibits you. No, you won't lose your account if you go over the goal. It's not a hard rule. It's a soft rule. You don't lose your account if you go over the goal. You got it, MCC. T. Cooper, let me check, man. Let me check my spam, because I don't see it in the inbox. No. No, man, I don't have it here yet. Let me refresh my inbox. Oh, no, I got you, Color. I know exactly what you're saying. Wait, no. Wait, nope. No, Cooper, I didn't get it, man. Here, let me put the email again in the chat. Just to confirm, make sure, maybe I spelled it wrong or something. I don't know. That 380 level on NQ, if that breaks down, could give us a little bit of a dump, possibly. Let's go 380. Possibly. Yo, Mike's back in the house. How was time, bro? How was it in the clink? Gotta be careful. The beast is wild. Popping our heads back above. Wait for it. VWAP. And Q holding that 380 yet again. Don't drop the soap. Right back up there. 405 on NQ. I don't expect it. Man, if this thing recovers, sheesh. I don't expect it to. As a matter of fact, I don't expect it to so much that looking to do another YOLO on an eval at Apex. Let's see if it wants to work itself out. It's a YOLO, so it's either gonna hit or blow. That'll probably be my last YOLO of the day, to be honest. Mike's had to clean cat litter box out and feed the little monsters. There has been no information about Apex changing rules. No. Can they? Will they? I don't know. But I see nothing right now. We're going to actually go over the email that I received and other affiliates received yesterday from Apex. We're going to go over that today. Now, this SOB needs to dump a little bit and fill me because the unrealized trailing drawdown will punish me if we pop. So we need a little drop here into 391 so I can get myself a little Philly fill. No, the beast. Don't say that. Don't say that, the beast. Make it stop. Come on. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Are you serious? Get down there. 390. There it is. There it is. Oh my God. How did he know? How did he know? How did I know? Let me show you real quick here. Remember when I said watch for VWAP resistance? Oh my God, the purple freaking line. It's the purple line. The purple line was resistance. Look, 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 wait. This is my little magical arrow. The purple line, son of a bitch. Magic. It's the magic line. Your cat's name is now VWAP, good sir. That little sucker, her name is VWAP. Oh, Scott. Oh, wait, I actually hit it over here on Take Profit Trader too for 735 bucks on an eval. Remember, I'm not unless we start to get some clean dumps, I'm not looking to get short or long a damn thing in my funded accounts. So that account's almost passed already. It needs 1,500 bucks, so I need like $40 more. There she goes. If we get under 380, it's game on for sure, in my opinion, for the drop. I'll watch and wait for another setup though. All right. T Cooper, let's go find out, my man. Got it. Oh, I got both actually. I got 3. One of them actually went to spam, came out of spam. But I got you. Okay, so what is the subject line that you put on here, T Cooper? Yep, gotcha. Okay, cool beans, man. I got you. I'll get you taken care of later today. Oh my God, bro. This price action is the most boring thing in the world. Spy getting the 9 AMA, getting ready for a 9 AMA VWAP cross to the downside. We'll be watching that zone for possible resistance. We'll see. Let's erase all these little magical arrows. Waiting to see if we can get a little pop though. I can get us a test. Yeah, the beast, I don't blame you. Does anyone, which firm has 90% off again? How do you spell it? I got you, my man. I'll do you one better than just spelling it. I'm gonna give you the link. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so there you go, my man. Cooper, I mean, I wasn't really much of a trader or anything back then. Oh, damn it. I missed my possible one. Too far away from my stop now. But I used to mess around in high school with some trading on Scott Trade. I had no idea what I was doing. but Scott Trade. So it was still online. Damn it, man, I missed my entry. It was still online, but that was old school. But wait, but 2001, in 2000, I graduated in 2001. Yeah, and I didn't have to call the orders in. I could do them online on scotttrade.com in a custodial account with my dad. I had no idea what charts or indicators were back then. My dad opened up a Scott Trade account because he heard about the stock market and trading and this and that on the radio. And he was like, hey, you should learn this. And he opened up a Scott Trade account, put like $1,000 in it and said, go figure it out. I never did. I never figured it out. I did make some money on Cisco. And that was it. That was all she wrote for me. If that level continues to hold resistance, you could see another drop. Possibly. I'm gonna give it another shot with another little YOLO play. See if we can get it to work. And let me catch up here on chat. Yeah, they were $7 color commissions. Yeah, T. Cooper. I wasn't familiar with any of that back then, but you know, obviously looking back now, I've learned about it. Oh, looks like it's not, this one's not gonna work. Looks like, see, this is the problem with the freaking chop today. But should hold resistance, isn't really holding resistance. At least not clean. Not clean at all. What the hell? I thought I had put on a trade over here. I'd take profit trader. I guess not. Well, that eval YOLO'd itself into death. Man, this chop is horrendous. Huh. I could have sworn I had put on a trade over here. No? No? What the hell did I do? Both my orders I canceled them somehow. I guess I must have clicked something because one of my lights is right in the freaking way. I can't see well. Okay. Well, no losses on the funded accounts. Because I would have gotten stopped out there on that wick through 14. Yeah, enter. They are evaluation accounts. I don't YOLO in funded accounts. That's an evaluation account at Take Profit Trader. I'm sorry, at Apex Trader Funding. I also mentioned earlier in chat today that I would never suggest a newer trader or a trader that's not profitable YOLO evaluations ever. I YOLO evals at Apex Trader Funding because they're cheap as crap, and I'm looking to get funded fast and get back to my 20 accounts that I lost a week ago. I didn't lose them YOLOing by any means. They had profit. I took a series of trades that stopped me out. I was trading them a little bit more different than I normally trade, where I was trading a extra conservative, and I think that's what upset. I was trading extra conservative, and that just messed with me because I wasn't trading like I normally would have traded. And I took a series of like 4 red trades in a row. I think it was 5 red trades in a row, and just wiped it out. So I'm trying to rebuild them again, get back to 20 funded accounts at Apex. I still think this looks good for a drop lower. Damn it, man. I think it looks good for a drop lower, to be honest. But it is really choppy. Norbin, I don't know. I don't really care. And I prefer them not to. I'm not a fan of Project X. And I use it at Top Step. I'm not, but ever since it came out that they can share data with other firms, Project X, and then they took that off of their website after it came to light on social media. In their FAQ, it said that they could communicate like data with other props and share that information of like you're trading at such and such firm using Project X, and then that information gets sent to the other firm you trade Project X with. That was actually on their website, and when it came to light and it started to make rounds on social media, they took it off their website, and I don't like sneaky stuff, so yeah, not a fan. Sorry guys, I'm really eyeing this because kind of missed a couple trades today. We passed the 1 eval. I got another eval. It's about 99% done. 97% done. But now I was actually looking to trade in the in one of my funded accounts. Kind of missed my entry though. Let me catch up in chat real quick here. I don't see any rule. I don't think anything is happening in the industry, Cooper. Not anytime soon. MFF, the Forex, that giant Forex company, prop firm, they just beat CFTC in court. I go over this tomorrow in tomorrow's video. It's easy. Oh, really? I love Trade of 8. Yeah, it's not exactly legal, I don't think, here either, Friesen. I mean, unless you sign something that says, yeah, you can share my data. I don't know, Jesus. No idea. But I'm sure you can find it on Google or like using AI. 7 p.m. Sounds like maybe Asia. Could be the Asian market. I could be wrong. But I think it sounds like Asia. Bro, this price action is horrendous. All right, time to change this song because this music is whack. This is hands down one of the worst, some of the worst price action we've seen in a while. Asia, right? Internet Explorer. All right, there you go. My pleasure, Jesus. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yesterday, I had a guy tell me that I haven't had a red day. That's not realistic. He missed yesterday when I posted that I blew up an account. It actually turned out in the afternoon that I didn't blow up the account. I made an error. I still had $500 in drawdown left, and I was able to bring it back to life. That's the one I was trying to trade in now. But I blew up accounts last month. Still made money in overall, because he doesn't understand these prop firms. Like, you can blow up accounts and still make money. As long as you make more than you spend on evals and resets, then you made money. And I don't know about you, but I'm in this to make money. Do I think Top Step is reliable enough for payouts? Yeah. I can't say no. I think they're fine. They're in the top 10 firms, in my opinion. Where's VWAP? It held resistance, like I said. And then we came back down. So it worked out really good. I just missed my damn entry because I was, I don't know, I was doing something in chat. But as you can see, it was there. It held resistance. Top Step in Florida? Nah, Top Step's in Chicago. Take Profit Trader is in Florida. I think they're in Orlando, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are in Florida. We'll Google it real quick. Where is Take Profit Trader located? Take Profit Trader headquarters are located in Orlando, Florida. And then it gives the address. You can Google it. I'm not going to do that. Well, we popped right back off that pivot low, guys. That 80 level still holding strong, not breaking down. Project X is a software. It's in Florida, but Top Step itself, that's it. But like I said, Top Step is located in Chicago, Illinois. Specifically, their main headquarters is, and then it goes on to give the address in Chicago, Illinois. You can Google it. Project X is a software company. So I don't know if, you know, it's owned by Top Step or not. I suspect if they don't own the whole thing, they own a portion of it. All right. What time is it, guys? 10:50. In, let's call it 10 minutes. No, 5 minutes. We're going to do another giveaway. This time we're going to be giving away a free futures course. All right. My futures course, I'm going to be giving away for free to one lucky winner. How are you going to pick the winner, Jesse? I don't know. It'll come to me. Let me see something here, guys. Yeah, I'm surprised this guy hasn't gotten back. Guys, remember, a new video pops up tomorrow, 11 a.m. If this level holds resistance one more time right now, like if we close under 420, I think we could see a drop from there. That's a level to watch for sure. That's a really interesting level right now. Right into this previous level of support. Wait, what chart are you seeing? Nope, wrong one. There we go. Right into this previous level of support. Let's see if it can hold resistance. We can finally get a nasty drop on this sucker. We'll do one last YOLO. We'll do one last YOLO, guys. Let's see what happens. Because if this works, we really should get back. We should get under 380. But we got to remain underneath that 420 zone. If that 420 zone breaks out, then I have to imagine that we break to the upside and this thing runs all day long. Like a grindy run. Damn freaking trailing drawdown. That's the bitch, man. That's why the YOLO's on this account is so difficult in this type of action. That's exactly why. All right. That's going to be it for the YOLOs today. We'll leave some for another day as we rebuild those 20 accounts. We got 18 accounts left to pass. In order to get back to 20, probably one YOLO at a time with them. Am I winning? Not today. Not today. No trades on the funded accounts. We passed one evaluation, blew up two. Blew up two. I think two, right? I think two. I'm not sure. And that's been it. It's just this really grindy sideways action. Look at the chart. Really grindy sideways action. MCC, yeah. How long does it take y'all to get an email from TPT after buying an eval? Been like 30 minutes for me after my money got taken from my card. I mean, Gabe, I don't know how long it's gonna take. It could take a day. But think about it like this. We buy things on Amazon and the money gets taken from our card instantly. And our product doesn't arrive for 1 to 3 days usually. So that's wild. Like sometimes people are like, oh, I just got charged already and I don't have my email. Like I don't have my account. It could take a little bit. It could take a day, you know, 1 business day it could take. Typically, it's within minutes. So I would say check your spam folder and see if it's there. It might be. If not, you gotta at least give it 1 business day. Some of these firms do take a while. Typically with TPT, it's about minutes. Like for example, I did a giveaway today with a 25K evaluation account. The trader doesn't have that yet because I haven't sent it into processing yet. I'll email my guy at TPT and let him know, hey, look, this person won an account in today's giveaway. And the winner, Cooper, he'll probably have his account later tonight. Yeah, Jerry, that's a good point. You might have the account already before you even get the email. Log into your dashboard and check that out. That's a good point. That's another good point. Internet Explorer says sometimes you'll have your account, but the data won't be on yet. That's true. All right, so we're squeezing out there to the highs. Crazy, bro. What insane price action. Like, truly insane price action. All right. Hold on one second, guys. We're going to do our $50,000 take profit trader evaluation giveaway. No, I'm sorry. We're going to be doing the futures course giveaway here. Give me 1 second. And in order to win the the free trading course, okay, today you're going to have to answer a small trivia question. The first person to answer correctly is going to be the winner, just like we did with Cooper. This one, everyone that's been in the stream since the beginning up until maybe 15, 30 minutes ago will know the answer. So it's about speed. So you guys got to get ready. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds to get ready. And then I'm going to ask the question. So I want your hands on the keyboard right now. Let go of that mouse. You ain't going to click buy anyways. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What is the magical indicator that Mike absolutely hates? Type it in chat. Damn, the NQ still ripping faces off. Bears eat beats. 11 a.m. All right, let's see who won. We got volume. What'd you miss? Man, you missed a lot today, Jarius. Look at everybody typing VWAP. Color got fancy. You got a college degree color. Volume weighted average price. Nerd alert. Messing with you. Internet Explorer is the winner. VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. He was the first person to write it. Gabe Futures wrote volume. Nope. VWAP it is. Mike, you have sponsored today's giveaway. You just gave Internet Explorer my course completely for free. You owe me now for that because somebody got to pay for it. All right, Internet Explorer, let me get you how to claim this, okay? Give me a second. Ba-bum. The game was rigged. Many traders said he was first. Wait. No, you're not first. Gabe Futures, Volume, Internet Explorer's VWAP, Mini Trader VWAP, Jerry G VWAP. Hold on. I'll bring the stream into frame. Let me see if I can bring up the old chat. Yep, I can. Okay, cool, perfect. All right. So what screen are we showing? This screen. Okay. So here it is. You have Internet Explorer up here talking, Jerry. We do it. The first answer, Gabe Futures Volume, followed by Internet Explorer VWAP, followed by Mini Trader VWAP, followed by Jerry WeWAP. That disqualified. Immediately jail. Color RSI, Franny VWAP. So Internet Explorer was the first person to answer it correctly. Okay, so back to it. Email me here to claim the free course. Yeah, it's possible. That's why I wanted to show it. That's really weird, mini trader. But you know what? Send me an email there. Let's see. Maybe I can do something with you. Really, Jerry? That's crazy. That's why I'm glad I brought the chat into frame so you guys could see it for yourselves. Since that was an easy one and everybody answered it so quickly, yeah, that could cause like the lag. Wait, there. Boom. Recorded live. Boom. Everybody sees it. No BSing. Guys, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button and we'll move on to the next giveaway. The next giveaway, the winner will be chosen via software that will pick the winner randomly. So there will be no trivia on that one. Really, Jerry? The spelling on your screen looks different than on my screen. That shit's wild. What do you mean? That's crazy. You wrote VWAP, bro. Come on. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. All right. Let's what we hear, equities chart real quick. SPY pushing up. Look at that, bro. Incredible bounce back, man. I hate this market, absolutely. Boom. We're gonna go now and we're gonna do the segment where we're gonna classify prop firms for traders based on skill level. Right? We're gonna do that next. Then after that, we're gonna go ahead and do the last giveaway of the stream. Okay. The last giveaway of the stream is going to be a $50,000 take profit trader evaluation. So we've given away a 25K one. We've given away a free course. That free course is $299, by the way. And we've given away, we're going to give away a 50K eval to end the stream. But for now, we're going to go ahead and jump into this little segment here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take various top firms. I want to break them down and I'm going to let you know where I think each trader belongs. So let's go ahead, pause the music, and then let's go ahead and jump into this. So I get asked every so often, Jesse, you know, what firm is for new traders? And in my experience, or at least in my opinion, I believe that new traders who are not consistently profitable, traders who have never had a payout, who really know that they lack the skill to get a payout, who know that even in a private account, they lack the skill to make consistent money even over the course of a week or a month, traders who know they're not going to make money. Their main focus, in my opinion, should be spending as little money as possible throughout the course of a year in an evaluation. Because the reality is they're going to blow up left and right. So since they're going to blow up left and right, for a brand new trader, for a trader that's not profitable yet, I suggest going with a firm like Yolo or similar like firms. Why? Because they run crazy specials, 90% off, 80-something% off. Right now, this special ends on May 30th. They have 91% off option 1 on the 50K and higher accounts. I always suggest the 50K. It's cheap. It's going to be like $15. You can blow up a bunch of them and it ain't going to hurt the bank. Think about it. You can blow up 10 of those and you only spend $150 on the month. You can spend $150 in the dumbest shit in the world on the month. So, you know, take this as training. Some people will be like, oh, but what about their payout structure? We'll go over it real quick. But frankly, if you're a brand new trader, who cares? The only people that should be heavily interested in the payout structures are intermediate and advanced traders, because they're people who are actually going to get to payout. Right now, as a brand new trader, your first year is training, meaning you should be looking to blow up the least amount of trades as possible. Okay, evaluations, the least amount of evaluations as possible. So with Yolo, we'll click here, join. We're just going to go quickly and look at their account. You see option 150K. All right, we're going to put my coupon code. It doesn't change it because we're on 25K. Go to option 150K. Bang. $15.75. That's insane. 100K one for $19 and change. So like I say, live here, because if you do pass, you don't want the activation fee to be too expensive. And we're going to go over those right now. But your first year as a brand new trader is all about blowing up as least as possible and spending the least amount of money as possible. So that's why I would suggest something like Bulanox. Now you come over here to Bulanox. We're going to go over to the help center real quick. And we're going to go over to master account because that is your sim funded account and the fees. The 50K account, which is the one that the special is going on right now, it's 148 bucks, right? So you pass that evaluation. Let's say by the grace of God, you have gotten to the point in your trading journey as a brand new trader that you're going to pass. You passed your first evaluation. That's what you're going to pay to convert this now into a sim to funded account, an account where you can actually make money and put it in your pocket and hopefully recover some of the fees that you've paid along the way throughout this little journey of yours. I don't suggest these because they're just too damn expensive for what they are. So I would say live in these three, whichever one you can get the best price on. Okay, that's it. Very simple. Now, let's see here. We'll close this up. You can have multiple accounts. A trader could have up to 11 active master accounts at a time. All right. You can activate up to 3 master accounts at the same time. To activate each additional master account, it is required to reach the initial starting balance on one of the 3 previously activated accounts. So you got to hit like a threshold on these, on the first 3. To activate it. Yeah, reach the initial starting balance on 1. So on one of these 3, you got to hit that in order to activate more. But you can have them passed and ready to rock and roll. Master account rules. Here are your master account rules. This is not a video about rules. This is a video about, who belongs where. Beginning traders, intermediate traders, advanced traders. And then we're going to have some one-offs at the end of the video. So your master account rules. Here is your end of day drawdown. Much better for a brand new trader, in my opinion. 50K, you can $2,500. That's a good drawdown. That's kind of like the industry standard drawdown on these 50Ks, 2,000 to 2,500 bucks. All right, that's your drawdown. You can't draw down any more than that. And it's end of day, all right, and it trails. So once you hit 2,500 balance on here, that'll stop, and then it's a static, right? It's a static account. Now that is for your new trader, your brand new trader. Who's the new trader? When I say new trader, it could be somebody that started trading today. It could be somebody that's been trading for a whole year. Or it could be somebody that's literally been trading for 3 years and has yet to even gotten remotely close to getting a payout. And I've seen them out there on social media. There's people out there who've been trading and they've been at it for a year, right? A little bit more, 2 years, even 3 years, have spent an ungodly amount of money and they haven't reached the payout. That's not an intermediate trader. That is still a brand new trader. They've just been doing it wrong for far too long. Now, let's say you're moving on to the intermediate type of trading. If you're moving on to the intermediate, like you're a higher end beginner trader, maybe you've gotten a payout here, maybe a payout there, not too bad. You're not profitable yet, but you've reached payout a couple times. Well, my funded futures would come in perfect for you there. A little bit more expensive, okay? You still have the max drawdown. It's going to be end of day on the starter plan, which is a 50K, right? Your profit target is 3,000 bucks. You do have a daily drawdown. I'm not a huge fan of that, but if you're trading small enough, this should be a not issue for you. You got your micro scaling 10 to 1, meaning that 1 mini, you can do 10 micros. Okay, so in this case, you could do three minis or 30 micros. There's no consistency rule. I love this, especially for a new trader, because you can let a winner run, let it do its work. There's no scaling rule either, right? Now, in your funded phase here, meaning your sim funded, you're going to have a daily drawdown of 1.2 thousand. You still got your micro scaling. You do have a consistency rule now, 40%, but 40% is very generous in my opinion. I prefer no consistency rule, but if there's going to be one, then it's got to be at least 30%, preferably 40 and above. You do have a scaling rule, good, especially if you're, like I said, a higher end beginner trader or a lower end intermediate trader, somebody who's gotten a couple payouts here and there, who their system is starting to work out, but maybe their psychological aspect is still, struggling. It's not bad, okay? Because this will keep you from blowing up on day one, hopefully. And minimum days to get a payout, 5 days, 100 bucks. All right, you need 5 days of 100 bucks. They do not have to be in order. And your minimum payout can be 250 bucks. Bang. You made 500 bucks. You want to put 250 bucks in your pocket? Do it. Do it. That's all I'm saying. You made 500 bucks. You want to put 250, put it in your pocket. Especially if you're newer, you're going to feel better. It's going to take pressure off of you. At this point, you've paid for the account. You know what I mean? You got a little profit. Go out, have a dinner. I'm serious. Psychologically, while at the grand scheme of things, you might not be yet in the green on this business that is trading props, but at least now you've put a little money in your pocket. You went out, you had a little dinner, you had a good lunch. Psychologically, it's going to help out tremendously. So I would suggest a starter for that trader. Now, maybe somebody that's more of the intermediate, right? They're getting their payouts a little bit more often. You know, you might even be breaking even on the year. You might have lost a little bit of money. You might have made a little bit of money on the year, that intermediate zone, right? Where you're like, damn, I'm starting to get this. I'm starting to understand. Well, go to the starter plus. You got more options here, all right? Your consistency rule in the evaluation phase is 50%, okay? Then it's kind of similar here. You have the 5 trading days, but you don't have a trailing drawdown, okay? You don't have a consistency rule, all right? So you can make more money. And this is over here at My Funded Futures. And yes, on all of these that I'm talking about today, you can use my code, all caps JESSEW. Now, let's say that you are higher end intermediate, maybe chipping away at being an advanced trader, right? Or already an advanced trader, somebody that's consistently profitable, somebody that's making money, right? A higher end intermediate trader is making money on the year. It doesn't have to be a lot. Like, you don't got to be like, oh my God, but I don't make 100,000 on the year. You know, I don't make 50,000 on the year. Did you make $5, $10, $20,000 in the year? That's damn good extra money in the pocket, in my opinion. So if you're doing that and you're profitable, you spent $2,000 in prop firms on the year, but you made $5, $6, $7, $8, $10,000 on the year in profit, you're profitable. You made money. Boom. You hop on over to Take Profit Trader. This is for those traders. This is really for any trader, in my opinion. But in order to fully take advantage of the benefit that is Take Profit Trader, which is the daily payouts, then you want to be a trader that gets payouts, you know, that's able to get these payouts. We'll scroll on down here and you'll see their 50K account, 170. You can take 30% off right now. This special is currently on here. It's May 21st. It'll bring this down to 119 bucks. There is no activation fee. Your profit target is going to be 3,000 bucks. You can trade 6 contracts. There's no daily loss limit, and your end of day drawdown is 2,000. When you make this into a pro account, meaning a sim funded account, this becomes a intraday trailing drawdown. You have to build a buffer. Once you have hit $2,000, it becomes a static account. Anything over $2,000, you can request on a daily basis. Okay, that's it. You can't trade certain news like red folder news, but that's it. That's the only rules you got to worry about. You know, don't hit the loss and don't trade red folder news. That's it. You hit, you know, 500 bucks for 4 days in a row. You hit $2,000. The next day you hit 500 bucks again. You want to pull out 500 bucks that night. You pull out your 500 bucks. It's an 80-20 split. So you're going to put $400 in your pocket. But again, anybody can trade this, especially with the eval, because it's end of day. But if you really want to take full advantage of the benefits that is Take Profit Trader with how frequently you can get your payouts, then I would say high-end intermediate to advanced traders would be here. And then lastly, you have Apex Trader Funding. Apex Trader Funding is double-edged sword. Very simple. Why? Because with Apex Trader Funding, you are, if they have a 90% off special or an 80% off special, then a brand new trader can get into these evals on the cheap and practice and get their stuff going, right? Start to learn how to trade for these props. So like if Bulonox doesn't have a special going on and you want a cheap eval, Apex Trader Funding is where you go to get that cheap evaluation. But why is it that I say that? Well, I would save this for very advanced traders because they have an onslaught of rules when it comes to the sim funded account. I've made more money at Apex Trader Funding over the long haul than any other firm. All right. And while I'm not going to tell you here, oh, I'm this expert, amazing hedge fund trader type, I can trade their rules. I can make money. My best month this year with Apex was 16,000 bucks with just 4 accounts. I hit them for 2 payouts on the month, $2,000 a piece, $8,000 at the beginning of the month, $8,000 at the end of the month. And I got my payouts. They have an onslaught of rules. These rules are not the easiest. They're not the friendliest, but they're not the worst. They really aren't. If you can follow rules, if you can stick to trade plans, if you can control emotions for the most part, then you'll be okay. Otherwise, you'll probably have a payout denial. They have been getting better at letting you know why your payout was denied. Then you got to work on that. If you don't have patience for any of these evaluations, right, then you got Tradeify. You can go straight to funded. They have growth and advanced, but straight to sim funded right here. And right now you can get, what's the current special? 35% off all accounts with them. Here, let me put that into frame. Thought that was visible. Trade 35% off. Use code all caps Jesse W. And you can come on down here and you can see their different accounts. But this is expensive. Even with the 35% off, you're going to pay a good chunk, but you're skipping the evaluation issue. So if you lack the patience to do evals, or you're already very profitable and you don't mind a tight consistency rule, then this is the way to go, because you're just going to jump into it and start making money from day one with it. But you got to be ready. Basically, all of these straight to funded accounts have a 20% consistency rule. That's how they stay in business. They can't have you here with no consistency rule buying a $350 account, Yolo in it, making a shit ton of money in 1 or 2 or 3 days. They got to hit you with that rule. That's how they stay in business. If you can follow this rule, you can get paid. I haven't traded with them just yet. I do plan to here in the future. I am not a fan of consistency rules because of just simply the way I trade. I like to scale in and out of trades. And when I scale out, if I'm following a good trend and the trade is working out, my runner can really pay me. And tomorrow, I might not make nearly as much money because that runner ran so hard. So that's just the way I trade. So this might not suit me, but it might suit you. So roughly, that's how I would position new traders, intermediate traders, and advanced traders solely based on these rules. And this is just a brief overview of that. All right, let me go read chat, guys. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Hey, how funny would it have been if I would have been muted? That would have been hilarious. Back to cat duties. Yeah, Jarius, if you're using a promo, then usually it's for the life of the account. The same with like Take Profit Trader. The same with Apex Trader Funding. The only difference is Apex Trader Funding, when they do their 90% off, the renewals are on an 80% off. So let's say you pay like 19 bucks for a 50K account with Apex. When it renews, it'll probably renew for like 33 something. But yeah, always double check with the firm. Always double check with the firm. All right, guys, it's time now to do the $50,000 evaluation giveaway. All right, so for that one, give me 1 second here. Oh, the guy with the boat wrap stuff is calling me. All right, guys, for the giveaway, 50K eval TPT. Click here, leave a comment. The winner will be chosen in 10 minutes. All right, guys, ready? Boom. Go click there, leave a comment, and then the winner will be chosen in about 10 minutes. In the meanwhile, any questions you guys have, now is a great time to go over that. Yo, future bets. What's up? All right, guys, time is ticking. The winner will be chosen from that video, okay? I already got everything set up, ready to rock and roll. Just waiting for you guys to all go comment on that link, and then we'll pick the winner. Drink of water. Oh, that's right. I got to show you guys my boat wrap idea. All right, give me a second here. I'll show you what I'm thinking about doing to the boat. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing something like this. Oh my God, this is on eBay? Yeah, well, I'm not buying it on eBay. I'm not installing it myself either. Thinking about doing something like this. Let's see if I can find. Wait, why don't we just go to images? Something like that. Well, you know what? Might give some. No. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. You can see that. Something like that with the fish, but then the name of the boat, Volatility, and then back here, my YouTube channel. I think it'll look pretty cool. Yo, Great Dane, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in forever. Is that the thing with the free reset still live at MFF? With my code, if you buy an account, it'll give you a free reset with that account. That ends on Sunday. How would you advise a trader to bounce back from multiple account blowing? That's a major confidence kill. Okay, so it's two things. This is very simple. Are you profitable? Are you a profitable trader? If you look at your history, have you made more money than you've lost? If yes, then you as a trader need to look at it in that sense. Be like, well, I'm still the same trader that's made on the year 50,000 bucks, you know, and it's in my pocket. So I'm still that same trader. This is just a setback, rebound. If you're a trader that's not consistently profitable and you consistently lose money, then this is going to sound harsh, but who gives a shit? Honestly, you're going to be like, well, this is just another Tuesday. and I got to get better at it. And what is it that I'm doing wrong? Let me see how I can find somebody that can help me. Let me see how I can figure it out. Trading is the most wild thing in the world because it's literally the only job that people jump into without any training, and they think they're going to figure it out on their own by piecing together a bunch of stuff online. You might be able to get it done, but how nice is it to get it done with a course that, you know, curves that? Speaking of courses, let me see if I got that email from the winner. Internet Explorer, what is it that you used on your subject line when you won the free course and you emailed me? Because I got an email here and I imagine it's yours. Leonid, they are okay. No firm is the best. Zero firms. You know what I mean? They have zero reason to take the trailing drawdown out. Zero reason. If I were them, I wouldn't take the trailing drawdown out. Why? Because traders still make money. I make money. I pulled out, what was it, on Thursday or Friday? I pulled out $1,000 from them. Or was it 2,000? I don't remember. I had to go check my bank account or check my wallet on their dashboard. So I still make money, and other traders still make money. So the trailing drawdown doesn't necessarily hinder any of these businesses, nor hinder traders really in making money. I know some traders can't make it work for whatever reason. They're unable to pinpoint it and actually, you know, like, be able to surpass that hurdle. For them, there's other places, like for example, Trade Day. Trade Day is excellent. Trade Day has end of day. So look, check it out. Let me go to Trade Day. So we come on over here to Trade Day. Pricing. Don't use this code. Use code JesseW, all caps, JESSEW. And you're going to pick your platform, Tradeovate. And you're going to pick your account, end of day. And you're going to pick your size. And here it is. This is what you're going to buy. You're going to get 40% off. And when you finish it and you pass it, it's going to become a SIM funded account with an end of day drawdown. That's it. That's where, you know, if one really can't make it work with a intraday trailing drawdown, that stops once you hit buffer and becomes a static account, because that's what happens at Take Profit Trader. That's what happens at Apex. That's what happens at most of these other places. Okay. If you can't make that work, then this is where you need to live, right here. All right, back to it. Nah, Internet Explorer. They are, Cooper. Yeah, I'm just trying to get away from having to have the guy come out and buff it every year and wax it. Just more of the nuisance that it is having to set all that up. Internet Explorer, I got it, brother. Okay, so that's you. I got your email. It wasn't spam for some reason, but I got it. I'll get you the free course later today. I'll reply to that email and let you know that it's set up, and you can... No, I'm sorry. It's not going to be set up. What I'm going to do, Internet Explorer, is I'm going to send you a coupon code. It'll be for 100% off the course. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, so here is the live stream that I had you guys go comment on. We're going to refresh it, make sure all the comments are in there. Scroll on down. We got our comments 9 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago. I suggest if you haven't commented, you might want to go comment while I'm talking and put a comment on here, because this is how you're going to have a shot at winning a $50,000 evaluation with Take Profit Trader right now once I put this into the comment picker. All right, so here we go. We got our comments. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the URL. We're going to copy it. And we're going to come back over here. And we have our YouTube comment picker. We're going to refresh this page. YouTube random comment picker. You can't hear me enter? Yeah, it does, Cooper. I just buff it. I just have it buffed and polished every year, every single year. But I think I'm going to do a wrap for a while. Can you guys hear me? Because Enter says he can't hear me. Okay, sounds good. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and put this URL. We'll paste it there. Filter duplicate users so you can't be doing extra comments and trying to up your chances of winning. Okay, you hear me. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. Get YouTube comments. Scroll on down. Click start. And let's see who's going to be the winner. Anthony J2371. Great advice. You're the winner. Are you in chat? Because that's the other part. You still got to be in chat. If you're not in chat, you can't claim it. Anthony. Uh-oh. Are we really going to have to do another one? Is my chat frozen? All right. I guess Anthony, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, imagine fumbling that, bro. Golly, man. All right, can we pick another one? Pick another winner. So we're just going to click pick another winner. Gazzy99, are you here? He just showed up. Oof. Okay, so this is Anthony. What I'm going to do here is very simple. If Gazzy or Gazy99 does not claim this, it's going to revert back to you. But you can't leave. You're going to have to be here to see. You're going to give it a few. I gave you ample time to reply. Nah, you still have a chance. You're in the fight. You're in the fight. Gazy hasn't replied. Gazy, are you here? 5, 4, 3. This is crazy. Nail biter. 2. 1. Gazy. Wow, a fumble. Rena, bro. No. Well, Anthony. Oh, you're too late now, Gazy. What is happening? What are you guys doing to me? Anthony, it reverted back to you. What? Talk about a fumble Ruski. You guys got to make sure you're watching me in live mode and not like a few seconds behind. You got to make sure you click the live thing because you might be watching me a minute behind. Anthony, it reverted back to you. You won. All right, Anthony, in order to claim this, sorry, Gazy. Sorry, Gazy. It sucks, but Anthony won. Anthony, email me here. Pembert, Gazy was late. I had already counted down. It went to 0. It reverted back to Anthony. No, it is a bad idea, Jarius, because I don't got 2 of those to give away. I know it's like a King Solomon type thing, but nah, we can't make that happen today. All right, Anthony, email me there and let me know the subject line that you put in the email. Now, there'll be other chances. Today we gave away a 25K. We gave away a 50K. Tomorrow's video, there's a giveaway again. There's a giveaway on Monday's video. If you guys want a chance at winning a Tradify account, then make sure to watch Monday's video. All right, watch Monday's video. It's still on the channel, obviously, and then you'll see the rules on how to have a shot at winning a Tradify account. And then tomorrow there's going to be another video at 11 a.m. and it'll have another shot at another win. Okay, I got an email here. Anthony, what is it that you put in the subject line? Futures bets. Monday's video has a shot at 1 Tradify account, I think. I'd have to watch it myself again. Anyways, watch Monday's video. You'll see what you can win. It's a Tradify account. Anthony, what did you put in the subject line? Killing me, Smalls. Anthony, what's up? What did you put in the subject line? I'm about to give this crap to... Who was the other one? Anthony! Oh, there it is. I see it. My bad, man. I'm hungry, bro. I haven't had breakfast. Been streaming with you guys all morning long. Yep, gotcha. Okay, cool beans. So you're taken care of. All good. Who was it? Gazy. Send me an email. I'll see what I can do for you. I'll see what I can do for you. No promises. No promises. 0 promises, actually. But I'll see what I can do for you there. I'll look at my bag of tricks and see if I can find something, okay? Guys, it's the end of the stream. It's 11:40 a.m. I've been here far too long. We passed an evaluation. Almost 2, because the Take Profit Trader one is like 97% done. We passed 1 Apex one, blew up 2, YOLOing, and watching this crazy market do crazy things, because you can't tell me that this price action isn't crazy. It's almost like a double bottom push higher. You would think that it would want to get itself down here to pull back into this previous zone, but so far it's not doing it. We'll see when the SPY wants to do it, guys. I will be back Wednesday, 9:15 a.m. Tomorrow a brand new video will drop, and then again next week on Monday you'll catch yourself with another video. Any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Remember to use coupon code all caps Jesse, JESSEW, at all your favorite firms. If you have a firm, you want to use my code, and I'm not participating with them, let me know which one it is. Let them know to reach out to me, and we'll see if we can make it happen. I'm particular with the firms I partner with. That's why I don't have coupon codes for every single firm under the sun, because, well, if you're using my name with a firm, then it has to mean that I believe that firm is a respectable firm. Guys, I hope you stay green. Have a great rest of your week, and